Dr4cont against Wondrous. He's going for. He has the Burmese, and this guy has the Mongols. I honestly don't know how Mongol. Yeah, man. I said I'm going to do a 4 hour stream only analyzing the arena games, and I'm in the second series and I'm already sleeping. That's because Dracon and the other guy went for booming, so I just watched three guys booming, two guys booming in 3 games in a row. So I went to see something different. I wanted to see Monk Rush. I should have started with players like Modri or Cave. Anyway, it's a bit too late for that. So the Mongol guy can have a good start, but the Burmese man, I honestly don't know how you can stop the Burmese. They have great monk line. Their monks are cheaper for making redemption, sensitivity, and anything. They have the Iron Buy, so any melee unit won't work against the Burmese because of the Iron Buy. They have good monks, which also fucks the melee units, apart from the Eagles and the Knights, but then you have the Iron Buys. And if ranged units, yeah, maybe ranged units, but what if those guys starts making like 3 mangonels? You are Briton and your enemy starts to make like 3 or 4 mangonels, and you know that you cannot snipe those mangonels with knights because of the Iron Buy, so I don't know. But Dracon is not going for the Iron Buy. He only has 2 villagers on gold. His other villagers are on the wood. So he's going for a boom. He will just try to get 1 or 2 relics and go for a boom. He is in advantage against the Mongol guy because he won the scout war. He's making a TC forward here to protect the stone. Another one in the back to boom. The other guy is also making a TC on the stone, another on the gold. Those players are doing mirrored strategies, the booming and going for relics, so it seems that pretty much the game hasn't changed, man. People still going for this, but in this situation, if you are both booming, you should know really well what combo of units you want to use. Oh, Dracon lost his scout to the monks of the Mongol guy. Mongol guy collecting relics, Dracon collecting relics. The boom looks a bit better for the Mongol guy in number of villagers, but Dracon is just getting closer and closer to having his numbers. And Dracon's making a castle, so he's going for the map control during the castle age, which is interesting. Both guys doing the hand cart. That's really nice game, man. Really mirror game. It seems that the skill level of those players is not that distant because they can both perform the same strategies. They can both go for the boom. They both have similar number of villagers. So it's not like if Dracon was playing 60 plus guys, man. Wondrous and the other guy were doing a really good job. Thanks Gman, of course. Okay, so guys, that's sad. I already know what's going to happen here. Let me spoil you. Mongol guy is doing stables, man. I'm really sorry to disappoint you, but if the if this guy decided that he wants to make Iron Buy, you won't use any stable unit. Also, Burmese have strong halberdiers and strong elephants, so Dracon's making a lot of stables, he's making his second castle. If I was Dracon, I would just go for elephants and use my castles to make traps. I think that just elephants can do a good push. Mongol guy here, patrolling with mango dice. And he's trying to attack the elephants. Those elephants have a huge armor, so and also a huge HP, so it won't be easy for the Mongol guy. Dracon's playing slow, going calm, messing elephants. Mongol guy just messing mango dice. And now starting with camels. Oh, I see. So he plans to go for mango dice and camels, huh? It can work. Dragon patrolling with his elephants. A lot of camels over there. But those are not enough to stop all this number of elephants. Look at this, man. It takes a lot for the mango dice to kill one elephant. And Dr4cont advancing with elephants and trebuchets. I believe the Mongol guy should try to outrun the elephants and kill the trebuchets, man. Because he needs to buy time. He's making camels, but his camels are being swallowed by those elephants. He's still doing his best. Interesting. The elephants are good, but the mango dice behind walls are a force to be recognized. But I can totally understand what Dr4cont plan is. Both of those guys went for the booming, and Dr4cont's strategy is just to kill the castles before the Mongol can do anything. You can just see he trapping the first castle, now he's trapping the second one. Even trying to make a lot of camels, it's not enough to stop these elephants, man. They are really hard to kill, so Dr4cont knows, and he's not even trusting the Iron Buys or Halberdiers or any other unit. He's just doing fucking elephants. Mongol guy is in trouble. He already lost half of his castles, so at some point he won't be able to keep making mango dice. This is not good for him. But he's doing his best to take down a few elephants. Okay, Dr4cont now break the walls of the Mongol guy. Mongol guy trying to go. Elephants in the front. Elite mango guy on the back. Trebuchets now coming for the third castle. Man, the Mongol couldn't make an answer against the trebuchets. That's bad, huh? And Dr4cont is just helping him with these elephants, man. Honestly, the Burmese are really strong civilization. With only elephants, they can overthrow the Mongols, man. Okay, Mongol only has one castle left. And guys, this is GG. I do not need to see the GG here. It's already GG. And let's go for the second game. Oh, and I have a follower. Tomax, AOC. Welcome, man. Hope you enjoy, eh? Wondrous and Kugleblitz are both 18 plus. Well, Gman, they play it like 2K, man. I really like how those guys play it. They play it really nice. They look it even better than just 18 plus. Doing good booming, trying to defend, but those guys can boom like Dr4cont. But when it comes to the fighting, it's not about micro, they lack strategy. Dr4cont always had a plan, okay? I'm going to do this type of siege to support my army and this army. And those guys, they always had a lot of units, like the Briton had almost 100 archers. The Mongol guy had a full pack of elite mango dice. They always had good units and massive ones, but they never had a plan. The only guy who made a plan was probably the Incan one, trying to go for the runs, but after the first push failed, what was his plan, man? They can have a good economy, but they have no plan. That's where I see Dr4cont succeeding. And he's sending a villager forward. Is he going for 6 towers? Yep, 6 towers and archers for the Mongols. I like this. He's going too fast. He's trying to go fast against the Burmese, man. Oh, the Burmese guy tried to go here, Dr4cont is not letting him make a castle. Burmese now trying to go for 2 Sig workshops, but lost out on villagers. GG. Man, I really like this strategy. I'm going to rewatch this game. He just go for fast castle into Sig towers. How costly are the Sig towers? Let me check. They cost 200 wood. Man, they cost 200 wood and 150 gold. If this has to succeed, because it's really a big investment. You have to use 200 wood for the Sig workshop, 200 more wood for the Sig tower and gold, so it's almost 600 resources invested into making a Sig tower, not to mention the cost that you are having with the crossbows. So man, I don't know if I like this strategy. And it can be countered by doing a few knights, man. Like 2 knights, so I'm not sure what to think about this. It works really fine if you know that your enemy is trying to go for a push or that he's going for a later up, so Dr4cont just get this guy with his pants down, but it's a really risky strategy. Really risky one. This was great strategy, to be honest. Let me see why it worked. Dr4cont did a great time for Castle Age. He's going with 26 villagers, man. He's going really quick, he's already making the archers. It only worked because his build order was flawless, man. It shows like total knowledge of the map and the game. By the time the Burmese was still making his markets and thinking that he was safe, Dr4cont was already in the way to make the Sig workshop, so it was totally calculated risk by Dr4cont. I like this. Really interesting, man. But let me see how many times his economy takes to recover. After he makes this initial investment with this good build order, he'll probably be able to put town centers with 17 or 18 minutes, so yeah, it's a viable strategy. It's funny that what the Burmese guy did, man. 3 villagers, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so it's really quick if you're not expecting it. And Dr4cont just need the fletching, he didn't need the bod king. And the secret of this strategy is the timing. He totally won because of his timing.